record pace, go for it. If not, cutscenes is fine.
Okay, so it'll all depend on if rather. I mean, I got a timer, so I'm not even using my splits, but it's like.
No,
if I get a really bad time from like the first stage or something like that, I'll play cutscenes. I won't care.
Okay.
But if I get like a really good time, and I'll know when I get one.
Okay.
I'll keep going with the run.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I just have to change the name here.
What's the plan?
Shadow. He's gonna do what you said pretty much.
Oh, sweet.
And we can just watch the cutscenes after the
I believe in
fact.
him as well, so like, if he's been having a really good New Year so far, it should be heading on to another world record.
Yeah, congrats by the way, mate. I heard about your world record.
Thank you. It was a very unexpected record.
Well, hey, way to start off 2016.
Yup.
Might want to change the game name on Twitch.
There we go. Just had to point out that if this run goes bad immediately, we'll watch the cutscenes.
But for final story, could you keep the cutscenes in?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Because I've never seen final story.
Yeah, you're not gonna see much of the last stage either, but that's fine. All right. So you all ready then?
Yep, good to go whenever you are, mate.
All right. So let's get this to 3. Actually, I need my game audio. There we go. All right, let me get my Amarek recording, so it's like in case I get something, we'll get there. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is neutral story for Shadow the Hedgehog, which is not a very good game, but I somehow like playing it for some reason.
Hey, that's we all have that bad game we like.
So. I did skip the intro. It never loaded because of the fact that I was hitting start so much. So if you, that's one thing immediately. If you don't like press start immediately, like right after the screen fades, it'll attempt to load the cutscene.
That's, I don't even know.
But if you spam it, it just won't load. But anyways, that's only the one. That's only the one thing. What we're supposed to be doing for these stages is collecting enough hero gauge, which is by killing the black armed soldiers, which are the aliens, and doing good deeds with the gun soldiers. So the reason we want to get a full hero gauge is to get chaos control, and then after that we need to find a checkpoint. So that's the goal for all of these stages here.
This is a neutral run, right?
Yep, this is neutral.
So that's just like clear to the end of most of the stages.
It's getting to the goal ring for all of them.
Sounds about the best way to stomach the game. No hunting down bombs or anything.
Ooh, 105. Not bad.
Hey guys.
If the game crashes, by the way, we'll watch cutscenes. No, there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
What? How has he got that menu up on the screen? I can't hear.
Alright, so what you saw me do there earlier was the chaos control glitch, which is me pulling up the checkpoint.
Last year, not last year. Yeah, last year now.
No, I did it for SGDQ this year.
Yeah, I did it for SGDQ this year.
Find all of the emeralds, then I'll find
Jay's the one best with speedrun stuff here, so maybe I should pass you over. He's gonna get better, more from this conversation.
Oh, right. Oh. Yeah, cool.
So yeah, what you saw me do there was chaos control glitch, which is me pulling out the checkpoint menu and activating chaos control within a very small frame window.
Not frame perfect though. That's cool.
No, it's not frame perfect. There's a very little frame window you can get that in, but it's you can easily mess it up.
That's nice.
I have a usual fail-safe setup for it.
Can you do that in each level, or is there any constraints on how you do it?
Probably want to get
you can do it in any level with that. Well, actually, yeah, you can do it in every level, but whether or not it's useful is completely dependent on whether or not there's a goal ring.
Oh, so it's only useful for neutral then?
It's mostly useful for neutral. There are other cases where it's useful for other stages, but I don't often see it, and I don't often play other stages besides neutral ones.
Have you done a run for each of the main stories at all, or have you just picked ones here and there?
What do you mean?
Have you got, for each of the 10 main routes?
I've played all 10 routes before. I just never did speedruns for any of the other ones.
Have you ever thought
Alright,
about it?
so not yet. I may consider it. So, okay, let me explain something about the special weapons in this game. What I'm using currently is the heal cannon, and I'm healing the soldiers. If you heal the soldiers, you get some hero gauge for it, and I basically did all of that, and then some, enough to basically get enough meter to actually make it to this checkpoint over here. And funny thing about this checkpoint, if you were playing this from the stage select the first time and you were attempting to do this immediately, Doom's Eye would try to talk to you because his cutscene is right there, and as soon as that cutscene finished, Shadow's Chaos Control would cancel out. Even with the checkpoint menu still active, it wouldn't work.
So it's only possible from story mode?
Well, it's only possible after you've seen all the cutscenes at least once.
So it's not something you can do in a first time save.
Yeah, it's only something you can do first time in story mode.
Oh, that chaos control is so amazingly broken. I love it.
So yeah, it just carries you through the entire stage.
There's been so many glitches that convinced me to end Sonic Boom early as well. This marathon has been a marathon of glitch fest. It's been amazing.
It's nice to have like a bona fide speedrun on the stream.
Oh, you have no idea how happy I am at the moment. Suddenly, like, Respawn Point marathons became 10 times better because we have a speedrun on it.
Alright, so
yeah,
Prison Island
SilverSonic's
is...
the one running this.
Prison Island can be a little bit epic sometimes. I didn't explain much about Glyphic Canyon, but then again, that one was pretty straightforward. This one, well, we start by going backwards, because there's a dash pad back there. Alright, also my camera's being pretty silly. Ay, ay,
How
ay!
much faster is it to jump back to the dash pad?
It's actually, it saves like half a second.
That's pretty decent.
Also, my camera is being pretty shit. Ay, sorry about the language.
That's cool. We killed PG a while ago.
I'll try to
Probably
tone
not
it.
the
I'll keep it.
second
I can
video.
keep it toned down usually.
Yeah, no. Don't worry. Not gonna get thrown out for swearing.
Oh my god, this camera!
It's like the joke.
I am not fond of the camera right now.
The Scottish folk.
Okay, it fixed itself. Alright, I need 570 points
PG Marathons
at
has
max.
been the running joke since
Yeah,
we started.
PG Marathons has been the running joke. Poor British is trying so hard to keep track of the swear counter, and he's just trying to employ other people in failing.
Alright, so what I'm using right now is the egg vacuum, which is absorbing all of the enemies, and it can absorb enemies of almost all types, including worms. And that
It's only
worm was
really
enough to
big
give
things
me...
it can't take, isn't it?
Huh?
It's only the really big enemies it can't absorb.
I think so. But it can. It's big enough. It's good enough to absorb big worms. That's all I know. Oh, and yeah, fun fact: that egg there is a reference to Billy Hatcher.
I love this glitch. This makes me want to play Shadow, and I've never played it since I actually completed the last story years ago when the game came out.
Also, yeah, runner is me.
Yeah, Runner is SilverSonic.
I haven't been looking at chat too much. Sorry about that. I see a few familiar faces from the speedrun community in here.
You want to fire out your Twitch and streams and stuff, and where you can find you?
Sure. I mean, if you want me to plug it, it doesn't matter to me.
Go ahead, plug yourself. I'm sure we can.
Just twitch.tv/SilverSonic. I do speedruns of Shadow. I don't do it too often. I came back to it today because it was New Year's, and I'm like, you know what? Why
You just
not?
came back to it today, and you world record today.
Yes.
He took a break, came
Oh,
back to
it's a-
today and world record.
Yeah, he told me that he just had to like do a practice run so he could get back into.
Wait,
the
that was
groove
your
of it.
practice for this one? What?
That was yes. That was my practice for this one. Is when I got a 1645.
Sorry, it was 1645, not 1637. My mistake. I was saying 1637 earlier. Twitch.tv/SilverSonic.
I think my C stick is acting up a bit, and that's what's controlling the camera. Anyway, I'm going to be healing these robots now. Let me explain a little something about how the enemy system works in this game. There's 3 types of enemies. There's the gun soldiers, there's the Eggman robots, and then there's the Black Arm soldiers. The Black Arm soldiers are always considered evil.
Right.
The gun soldiers are always considered hero. Now, depending on the stage and setting, the Eggman robots can either be considered hero or evil. Or villain, or heroes or villains, whichever you want to call them.
So that's level dependent.
Anyways, we got some time here. How about you explain explain to us about the charity?
About the charity. What's a special effect? Wow, that's a good question, SilverSonic.
Should I take this?
Do you want to take this?
I'll take this.
Okay, on you
To
go.
anyone just tuning in, we are doing this marathon here. 7 days of Sonic. We're a bit crazy. Currently on day 6. We're playing as many Sonic games as we can in that week, trying to raise some money for Special Effect. They're a great charity. They work with people with physical disabilities on a case-by-case basis to come up with solutions that work for them to get them using computers and enjoying video games, this hobby we all take for granted. It's a great cause, and it's a great way to start the new year. It's been a great load of fun this year, and it's real cool seeing Shadow the Hedgehog on screen. So,
You mean played efficiently?
played efficiently. The first game played efficiently this entire marathon. But don't let that stop you. If you'd like to donate to Special Effect, you can do so above the stream at sonicmarathon.com or down below at twitch.tv/respawnpoint, and you can find more information about Special Effect and the work they do at specialeffect.org.uk. Back to Jay and SilverSonic.
Before that,
So what happened there? What happened there at the end of Sky
Troops?
Troops?
Mine or not, but
So you noticed
Yes.
there was a Black Arms dragon that I was supposed to ride through, the thunder, the storm, or all that stuff. But if you jump over that pit or whatever, and then activate Chaos Control, it's one of the very special cases that even if you have 0 meter, it will just carry you over to the final section anyway.
So there's no other special thing you need to do, is you can get over there and...
You can just activate Chaos Control over that pit, and it'll just carry you to the last part that you need to get to in order to finish the stage.
That's an interesting quirk. I wonder how that managed to come through.
There is actually another pathway that was discovered to be useful in some sort, except that pathway actually can kill you in the game.
Is it faster than the other one?
It is faster by like a couple seconds, but it's very, very risky and it's very difficult to set it up.
Not marathon safe then?
Yeah.
Not even respawn point marathon safe.
is this the crash thing?
No, yeah, this is a 50% chance basically of
Yeah.
you can fail or you'll get everything you want right to the end of the level.
Game can crash very, very randomly. There is, well, like that.
Oh no!
Oh,
Crash. Like
Team
that.
racing.
Crash team. GG. Oh man, that sucks. Were you on pace?
I should probably just finish throwing without cutscenes since I've already played it this far.
Were you on pace before that, or?
No. Not even close.
Oh, that's a shame.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, at least you got to see Crash on stream. I'll show you actually after I'm done with Neutral and
Now
Last.
you truly fit in with Respawn Point, by the way.
Perfect.
Spaghetti everywhere, and it's not his fault, it's all the game.
Alright, actually, after this, I'll show you guys some shenanigans, actually. I mean,
we're gonna get a glitch showcase.
I wouldn't say glitch showcase, I'd say more shenanigan showcase.
Or just shenanigans showcase, rather. After the streamers, after the last story.
This will be fun.
And again, last story we're gonna watch the cutscenes because it's like, well, I haven't seen them in forever, and people requested it. Because it's not exactly, I wasn't exactly gonna speed run it. I was just gonna play it. But I am gonna speedrun the last way though. That and hopefully Devil Doom, but I'm not very good at that fight. I never went and practiced it, so it's like I knew I wasn't gonna do anything too special with it. Also,
how's the last story for a run? Is it
last story for a run is like really short. Also, my controller is being really silly. All right. Yeah. I'll have to be careful then.
Oh no, safety straps tight, controllers acting up.
I might have to unplug the controller and plug it back in.
If you manage the world record with a dodgy controller after not playing for ages, you're just making this even more impressive for what you've done earlier as well in a practice.
Yeah, I've been playing with my janky controller for a long time.
Janky controller height. This marathon's all about the jank so far.
Alright. Let's try this again.
Right, come on game. We believe. Come on. Looking good.
Alright. Also, yeah, since the run's dead, I'll show off this bug right here.
Ooh. What the? Look, Knuckles has entered where he can just start flying in the air.
There you go. So if you don't know what that is, I was basically I was basically in a very small part of the area where there's a trigger that'll cancel out your chaos control glitch or chaos control.
So
and you can do that infinitely.
It'll just keep cancelling. Are you moving in the frames in between it cancelling at all, or is it just?
No, it's literally just spamming Y. And then in order to actually progress to the end, you have to be lower than the trigger for that.
Oh, it's height based.
It's either height based or it's either vertical based or horizontal based. I'm not sure. It's something. I never went and looked at it. But I do know there's a trigger for it.
You know exactly where it is, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Also, that was a boss fight, by the way.
By the way, that was a boss. Yeah.
What the?
That's a boss.
I don't remember it being that easy.
Of course not. You're not SilverSonic.
An android? Me? I don't believe you.
You have to go and put some time and effort into Shadow the Hedgehog, and then you can start wrecking things.
Hey, yeah, that's a boss fight, alright. Okay, now for Lava Shelter, which is probably my favorite level and lately my least favorite because of all of the mistakes I've made with it. And I was actually very close to having the individual level record until it got beaten by quite a few seconds recently, which unfortunately there's no video footage for, which sucks, but... But, I don't know, I haven't bothered to go after, like, individual level records. The only ones I've really been bothering to go with are the story ones.
It's funny how the Sonic community is the only community that's really heavy into the IL records, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then again, they were one of the first games that had the sort of timer to start with in Sonic 1, 2, and 3 as well.
Alright, so I'm destroying all of the robots. I'm destroying specific ones. Oh, I should say, I started with the specific one. Oh goodness, I hate this part because.
Are you looking for a specific amount of meter at a certain point?
Yep.
Or?
Which should be right here.
Well played, sir.
57. And this will carry me right to the end. Well, I have to move a little bit forward.
The timer, of course, freezes as well until the end of the
yup.
level because this is all. Oh, this is beautiful.
Yup, because the fact that the timer freezes when the checkpoint's out.
Does it not freeze?
And
when
as
you're
well
in,
as the meter.
I was gonna say, does it not freeze when you're using the powers as well?
I don't know how it would work specifically with Chaos Blast. I don't think it's not useful at all. Also, I'm gonna do something different for this. Let's see, how many lives am I at? 5? Alright. We're gonna just have a little bit of fun. And I screwed it up. I forgot to hit a checkpoint. Whoops. Whoops.
Well,
okay,
the nice thing is you're running this really, really well and efficiently, so it won't take you long to get there.
Using the control.
We'd still be on level 1.
Yeah, we'd
It wouldn't be a marathon run without something epic happening, would it? God. I'm a little bummed that I just did that.
No matter how many mistakes you make, Silver, you will never be as bad as any of us. That's just.
Well, at least the run was already over before it actually began, so it's all good. I'm not worried that much about it.
Man, we got so
although I'm gonna have to do something about
the
this stupid C stick.
We're not allowed to let Silver go free. We need to permanently keep him now.
Alright, we're back to where we were.
Did you hit a checkpoint this time?
Let's get to the checkpoint. 58, there we go. Okay. There! Now this time I'll actually make sure to hit the checkpoint before I take deaths. That's
right.
one thing I was never...
Zach
one thing
overflowed the Sonic 1 boss, and right beforehand he was like, should I save or not? And he's like, nah, it's fine, and then managed to overflow the Sonic 1 boss and glitch it into the fact where you'd have to hit him 255 times.
With my last life, no continues.
With his last life and no continues, so, you know, don't worry about forgetting the little things. You know.
Alright. Now we can take some more deaths.
Hey.
Damn, not here.
Just getting myself to 0 specifically.
Damn,
alright.
Not here.
And then I'll finish the stage.
Damn, not here.
Okay, so this is something I did not do at SGDQ.
I'm interested to see.
I did not take deaths at SGDQ. Now, there is a reason for this. Now, if there are 2 ways to handle this next boss fight. You either go into it with 0 lives, or you go into it with all of them.
Perfect.
All of them, as in they're just like you don't.
As in you don't do this. Now, right. There's a reason to do this if you want to get a bit of a head start, and I'll explain. Egg Dealer has what I like to call a pity system. If you go into the boss fight with 0 lives, it'll attack itself from the beginning.
Seriously, is that how this works?
Yup.
If you go into this fight with 0 lives, it will always attack itself at the beginning.
What?
The reason he was death abusing was to make sure that it would attack itself at the very beginning.
That's amazing.
That is so amazing. That he called it the pity system.
That's the kind of stuff you only find out if you're into like this whole speedrunning stuff.
Or well, that's like you either look into it, like super swimming in Wind Waker was someone accidentally finding that, for example. But you know, a lot of it is you just go, what happens if I do this? Oh look, this is actually useful.
All right, so I'm gonna wait for him to turn around, and hopefully he doesn't land on bombs. Because if he hits bombs, okay, he didn't. So I only need to attack the second slot.
Why were you wanting to avoid bombs there?
Because then I have to hit all 3.
Ah.
Alright, so he's giving me some really, really bad RNG right now, which is very understandable. Because I had some pretty godlike RNG before.
Went from best run ever to it's trolling you now.
Basically. Alright, Shadow Fever time. And I'm in the perfect position to destroy him.
Does it always go to the first one that you lock in on?
Yup.
How are you doing that much damage?
He's doing that much damage.
Alright, 22-11.
Nicely done. 22-11 runs done, by the way.
Yup, that's the run.
That's Shadow the Hedgehog over.
Nice.
That's neutral story done.
Nice.
Well done.
That's with That's with the crash.
Good job,
and
Silver.
with the.
That's
with
what,
the,
yeah, 22 minutes with a crash, with messing around, showing stuff off, and things going wrong. Well done, man. Also, I was on
And this is
the
why I'm so glad when I
I
went to SGDQ that I set my estimate at like 23 minutes.
So you're still below your old estimate time as well.
Yeah, I'm still below the estimate.
He's below his estimate that he set himself for SGDQ should everything go wrong.
Nice.
From last year, yeah, which is pretty epic.
I am Shadow Android, the ultimate.
Now do it blindfolded.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, that would be so horrible.
the amount of practice that, like, this isn't Ocarina of Time where everything is angle based. There's a reason Runner Guy can do Ocarina of Time runs blindfolded. Everything you can do is at set rigid angles that are all 45 degrees from each other, or 12 at the minimum. You can't really do that in Shadow, where it's like, if something goes wrong, you no longer know where anything is, there's no way to get your position back. Wouldn't work.
Alright,
Shadow confirmed for Edge.
Shadow.
I skip the credits for now, because
Always.
we'll have the other ones play. So, okay, we're gonna do last story, but I'm not gonna speedrun it, we're not gonna skip the cutscenes, so this'll be my bonus for the Sonic Marathon. So, we'll all get to see how grueling these cutscenes really are.
Zack finally gets to see how how Shadow the Hedgehog ends.
Oh yeah.
You better be
Been waiting
either
for this
excited
since
or
2005.
horrified.
I hope you're fully hyped for this, because I think I remember the ending of Shadow correctly.
Okay.
Alright, so here we go. Let me get rid of my timer. Also, yeah, there's like several minutes of cutscenes, so...
If you run the last story, how long would it take you to actually run it speedrun?
Like under 10 minutes if you're playing well enough.
So, a neutral last.
I'd say under 10 minutes if, like, I think... I'm being pretty generous with that.
Fair enough. So you're looking at about a 25 to 30 minute to do 2 full stories in Shadow.
Yeah.
Still pretty boss.
Like the last way should take no more than a minute.
When you're
At least, in
speedrunning,
terms of
can you
in-game
ever
time.
actually not speedrun.
Wow.
Like, can you turn that off?
What?
The whole speedrunner thing. Could you play Shadow the Hedgehog normally?
No. Not anymore.
That's like see, do you know that you say that? It's funny. I tried to play Super Metroid not that long ago. Do you know how difficult it is? I didn't have my time. I was just literally lying in bed trying to play Super Metroid, and all I could think of was, I'm going really, really slow, and I was purposely trying to enjoy it. And because I know it was annoying me, that was like, I should be in the next room by now. I should be Northfair by now, and I'm just trying to mess around with it. It's like, this is wrong. Games end up becoming speedrun only. Which is why I was glad I never liked Mario 64 when I was younger as a game, because it meant when I got into speedrunning with it, I never really had anything to compare it to. I never lost anything from it. I only gained a game that I can speedrun.
So yeah, this game wasn't the only game that I got a PB in. Like I got a PB/world record for this. I went and decided, okay, let's go play Egg Shuttle, because I haven't touched that in forever, so I went and played a few of the stages just to get myself back into the groove. Then I go back and I did an Egg Shuttle run just for you know, whatever.
Chits and games.
And I had nothing but red splits the entire time. I think I had like what, I think I had a gold split in Aquarium Park and Asteroid Coaster, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I do Terminal Velocity, and I somehow did it very, very well to the point where I get like a 4-second PB. And I was like 2 minutes behind at one point. So...
Were all your red splits definite reds, or were some of them red?
They were deep reds.
Deep red, oh my... He was playing through and got another PB. He went from deep red 2 minutes behind to getting like a 4-second PB and a new thing as well.
I'll link both of the runs in chat real quick. Where are they? So that's where both of them are. See, I got a 4-second time save, and
Now I see why Silver wanted to race me at colours.
Yeah, because he'll own you.
I'm still bad at it. But hey, it wouldn't have really been a race. It would have more like been, I'd say casual versus a very, very rusty speedrunner.
Yeah, but a very, very rusty speedrunner is still going to beat a filthy casual that's Zach.
You're damn right!
You can't even argue! I mean, it would be fine maybe if you're up against a normal casual, but you're up against a filthy, filthy casual.
Hey, I did try and speedrun like 16 star for a while.
Would you try?
I don't exactly. I don't know.
Oh, the worst category in the world as well. I don't even touch that anymore if I can help it. If I go back to Mario, it's usually when I'm drunk and I play 70 star. Which is
I haven't played
I don't have practiced that, but I love it. Because there's not much glitching outside of easy to do things.
Silver Dude, I haven't played Lost Impact Hero in a long time, so I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't know. Actually, I wouldn't know what to tell you.
Knuckles, what's wrong?
Actually, I don't know. Let me see.
You have not seen these. That's right.
I'm so confused.
Zach's reactions right now because he's not. It's been so long you don't even remember the story for this game, do you?
I remember that like Black Doom created Shadow with Robotnik's grandfather.
Gerald.
Yeah, and wanted to use
Black
him to
Doom's
destroy
blood
the Earth.
specifically, if I remember correctly.
Oh no, those desserts are gonna eat them.
Black, oh, you missed. I don't know if you can hear it, but back off, you slime balls.
I'm still recording this.
The voice acting's so on point right now.
I'm going to have to highlight this and watch it later. I can already tell.
That's why you were created.
Please help me.
That's
this one?
Okay.
Oh, I'm just deleting the recordings for Shadow that I did because I didn't need them.
Oh, I was looking for that. I realised audio doesn't come through on that because it's screen capture, doesn't it?
I am Shadow the Hedgehog. I've left the past behind me. No one can tell me what to do now.
No one can tell me what to do now.
Black Doom.
Are you sure? Go make me a sandwich.
No. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
Please? You're not No. You're Tails.
I'm Sassy Tails.
You're Sassy Tails. Silver has quite clearly already got his character assigned to him.
Yep.
Silver
is without a chance, without a doubt, Blaze.
Without a doubt, Blaze.
What?
Blaze the cat, clearly.
Also, right. Time for the Last Way speedrun.
Oh, we're getting a speed run of Last Way. That's nice.
Yup.
Yup.
This is not going to last long. In fact, I actually had to go and casually get all the keys to do this, to make this work. There's two ways of doing it. I like this way better. It's faster.
Wait, so did you come up with this way? This new way?
No, this is one that's been known for quite a while.
So why do people not use it then, if it's faster?
No, people do use it.
Oh,
and
right.
it's.
I was a bit confused there when you said that, and
I needed to collect the keys to get the shortcut.
Ah, when you said that, I thought you were the only one that was using it.
No. Because the shortcut lands me right on top of a checkpoint.
Oh, here we go.
One question actually: is there like a preferred system to play this game on when you run
GameCube?
It, or, like...
GameCube. If you're not looking to do like stuff like this, I'd say Xbox is also okay, but Xbox also tends to crash more. It really depends on the disc.
Be a filthy casual and just play through it, they're about the same in stability, though the Xbox might crash more.
Yeah.
If you want to do this specifically, GameCube's what.
But if you want I
found
well, this game isn't stable to begin with, really, but I'd say it's probably the most stable in GameCube. Like, no matter what.
He most definitely recommends GameCube because that's what he's found to be the most stable.
Fair play.
I mean, I started playing this game on PS2, and I mean, it wasn't even a speedrunner back then. But
Have you tried to do a speedrun on PS2 at all since you started practicing and getting it on the GameCube?
I have, and it's crashed in Westopolis almost every time because Chaos Control glitch doesn't exactly work properly in PS2.
Oh, that sucks.
It's easier to pull off, which is funny, but it freezes so quick that it doesn't matter.
The glitch that he uses to do all these levels really fast works easier in the PS2 version. The PS2 can't handle it and crashes.
Yeah. That's basically it.
Oh. Marin's gonna speedrun Candy Crush Saga.
This can't be.
Well, you can technically speedrun anything if there's an objective to it, but
yeah,
I
don't
mean,
know if Candy Crush Saga has an ending though. That's the only thing.
Well, I mean, you could speedrun up to a certain amount of points.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could speedrun to like level 50 or something maybe.
I mean, there's people who speedrun rhythm games, but it's like, well,
there's people who speedrun Tetris despite the fact that it usually has one or two results. Either you lose or you end up overflowing it at some point.
Damn you! No! It's not true!
What's your thoughts on Minecraft speedruns with the fixed seeds versus random seeds out of curiosity?
Minecraft speedruns?
No, me and Ash were having a big discussion about speedruns earlier this morning. It just jumped into my head, and it spawned off by people discussing stuff in the chat, and that got brought up. How the Minecraft isn't a real... well, someone who was like...
I guess if you used a set seed, then it would...
Yeah, well that's the thing, so someone's like, it's because of the idea of Minecraft being a randomly generated game, using like a set seed all the time sort of defeats the purpose. But it's like, if you don't do that, yeah... What's your thoughts, Silver?
I'm indifferent to it. I mean...
Indifferent to random games that aren't random anymore.
Yeah. I'm just indifferent about it.
So if anybody like you listen to Worcester all the time arguing about the RNG and Pokemon and how RNG sucks, but it's like if you took the RNG out of Pokemon, it wouldn't be Pokemon.
Yeah, basically.
You need to know the truth.
Oh yeah.
Are they retconning SA2 right here?
Yes.
I also realised, like, just a second ago that, like, I'd heard the "You're boring me to death, Black Doom" voice clip before, and it's totally from this, isn't it? Yes, that's a good one. Read that.
For a moment there I thought you'd hit A to skip the cutscene, then I realised that this cutscene's just so badly put together that it's got loading screens in between like every 6 sentences.
Making contact with that comet.
Professor Gerald?
Now listen very carefully.
Here's the next loading screen for the next part of the cutscene.
Is this 06?
This is 06. This is like where 06.
this is 06's predecessor.
Yeah, this is where they put the practice in before they made 06 professionally.
Are they eating them?
Well, that's what
they're attempting to.
They're attempting to absorb them.
That's it. It's brilliant.
This is somebody's kink.
Brilliant. What being?
I don't know why they decided to put all these loading screens here instead of just cutscene. Just instead of having all the cutscenes back to back.
The thing. My best guess, Silver, would be that because they were making it for multi-platform and they didn't exactly know the best specs to go with, they cut it up into what they thought was moderable chunks just to make sure it would work on every system. But it just doesn't come across very well at all.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, just to give you another technical standpoint, the PS2 version of this game runs at, it can hit 60 FPS, but it very much just sticks to around 30 or less. With GameCube,
was Shadow one of the first games that done that stupid varying 30 to 60 crap?
I think so, actually.
Oh no, Shadow on PS2 was one of the first games that done the varying between if it couldn't hit 60, it would lock itself to 30.
Yep. But on GameCube, Sonic Heroes does also run at 60 FPS. That's a given.
That's just so broken.
But Shadow runs at 60 FPS almost all the time. There's some places where it'll drop.
That would be one of the better reasons to play it on that console for speedrunning then, because at least you get a consistent frame rate and you're not having to fight with something else over bad gameplay controls.
It also makes it a bit more accurate to be able to do the chaos control glitch.
Bad gameplay controls, and in your case also a dodgy controller as well. That's a lot to work with to be able to still pull off a speedrun when you've not played a world record when you've not played it in ages.
Yep. Also, Super Shadow. All right.
Super Shadow, Hyper Shadow. Did anyone ever
time to go
that
take down
out?
Devil Doom? And this
Has
is
Sega
the part
ever
where
said?
Sega's never officially. I think in a manual or something it appeared as Super Shadow, and then everyone's like, okay, that's enough to go with. But it's like, I don't trust manuals. Especially.
So this is the part where I'm gonna be playing casually because I don't speedrun this enough or practice this enough to actually be able to do speedruns.
Silver's apologising for saying he may look like a casual here because he doesn't practice this enough.
Dude, seriously, you have nothing to worry about. This is Respawn Point. We have fun around these parts.
Oh, I know. But yeah, just expect this boss fight to take a bit. Also, I'm gonna get all these rings for safety.
Dude, take as long as you need. We have already gotten a really good experience. It's been such a short experience, but it's been such a good experience.
It's actually really cool to have someone who's
competent.
Someone who's got a lot of experience with this game. It's been cool to have you on the stream, dude.
Yeah, it's been fun. Also, one thing I really hate about this boss fight is that Shadow's elevation can be lowered by getting hit, and it's very detrimental to actually being able. You can't hit his eye if you're at a
How'd you move
below
higher?
a certain point. He automatically moves up higher.
So he automatically moves higher very slowly but gets knocked down a lot by one laser.
I just realized SilverSonic is old guard Sonic Marathon. From the very first
been around.
Sonic
I'm from the very. I watched you since the very beginning.
Silver's been around the same length of time that I have. Why is he not here, sitting in with us as well? Silver should be sitting on this couch with us, playing it live.
Get some more Sonic games under your belt. We'll get you down here. Finish the Sonic Marathon in 2 days.
Need to find the cheapest flights, get some passports and stuff sorted.
If I was ever able to do something like that, I would.
Hey, you'd be
without
welcome,
hesitating.
Man.
I would easily do it.
You'd be
I
more
would
than
not pass it
welcome
up.
to come over. Respawn Point needs people who are better than us at playing video games. Oh, I love the fact that you knew that what was happening there. You're already around at the other bit before it even opened its eye.
You know, on and off throughout the years, Silver's been pretty active in the whole marathon community in general with us. With podcasts and being around the streams and being on the stream now.
Silver's one of the few people that might actually know most of the content that Respawn Points produce.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that gets produced and then
this is gonna be nice.
again when we get sick
Oh
of
wait,
it.
I can't actually attack him.
But if Silver's been around for the whole 6 years, he's seen all of it.
Does Silver know about our podcast though?
Our SOS podcast.
Oh wait, I remember when the whole thing was I was gonna actually be on your podcast at one point. It never happened.
That podcast.
The podcast.
Yeah.
I don't have any copies of that anymore.
You must have, surely. Did you not have a backup somewhere on a hard drive?
Nope.
Is it only on your storage? Ouch. Someone should have Johnny must have. Johnny saves everything.
No, the Summer Sonic thing I can get. I mean my old Sonic Marathon 1 podcast.
Yeah, that's the one I'm meaning. Because the Summer Sonic podcast, you saved that onto your laptop, onto your netbook.
It's online somewhere.
Oh
yeah,
my goodness!
If Rachel listened to it online, I was pretty sure after we'd finished.
Devil Doom is being quite the epic person.
I think we just spoke about Fleetway a lot.
We did just speak about Fleetway a lot. It was a pretty good time. With random guy Nick/Mark/ whatever his name was, I can't remember. Mike.
Mike was cool.
Was it Mike? Are you sure it was Mike?
100% sure it's Mike.
Just double check it, because I'm really bad with names.
I've got him on Facebook.
Thank you.
We never talk, but I always look, every time I see him in my feed, I'm like, yeah, we did a podcast once.
There we go. My best time for this is like 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
I like
so.
how I managed to always remember the two names that would combine to form his Nick and Mark. It was the sort of name it would combine to form Mike. Well done, by the way, Silver.
Thank you.
Oh, all the claps. If you enjoyed that, this amazing show of Shadow the Hedgehog by SilverSonic the Hedgehog. What?
SilverSonic.
Yeah. It's like all of this.
The Fox.
The Fox. Maybe you should think about, helping contribute towards this good cause. Putting some money towards special effect. Special effect is a great cause that helps to... What are you looking at? What? Oh, flip!
Are you serious?
I was so confused! Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I noticed the logo! I thought you... Dude! You need to be more aware of your body!
Are you saying my body is really sexy and that you're drawn to noticing less?
Was I the only one that noticed that? It's like, Jay, what were you doing?
He was trying to show the logo on his shirt, guys. Honest.
Oh man!
I'm gonna first Zach, you tell them about special effect. I'm done. Talk to Silver. He's a pretty cool dude.
Oh my god! Hi, Silver.
I mean, he's on the casual mode now, so you don't need to worry.
Oh, Marin, PG-13 is the biggest running joke in Respawn Point. It's been...
It's a definite running joke at this point.
When we say PG-13, we don't actually mean it.
By PG-13,
we never have.
we mean... We actually mean rated... I don't even know.
As soon as he arrived. British gave up counting and tried to employ other people, and that didn't work.
Oh, anyway, now that I can hear you again, Silver, seriously, good job, buddy.
Thanks.
And I'll finish off what Jay was doing before it got real inappropriate. We're doing this to try and raise some money for Special Effect. Awesome charity. They work with people on a case-by-case basis to get them playing video games and using computers when they'd usually be unable to due to physical disabilities and whatnot. They do good work, great people. If you'd like to donate, you can do so above at sonicmarathon.com or down below on twitch.tv/respawnpoint. And you can find more information about Special Effect at specialeffect.org.uk. This has been Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yep.
Oh, so what's this I heard about shenanigans?
Oh yes, I'm gonna do another speed run of an IL, which is I won't explain too much, but it's like I haven't done it in a while. I'll also show you how a boss fight has one weird quirk with it. And actually beat it.
Okie dokie.
And then I got another level which is really, really broken, and I have to remember how to do it correctly, and I should remember. Which involves taking multiple deaths, and I actually have to use all 5 lives that I'm given to actually make it work. And then I can show you the one of the silliest, I don't even know if you want to call it bug, but it's silly.
Alright, go for it.
But yeah, I'll let these credits play out, so I'm gonna be right back. Enjoy the music, and yeah, I'll see you all in a bit.
See you in a second, Silver. You guys should totally follow him on Twitch, twitch.tv/SilverSonic. You've seen enough. I mean, come on. I'm trying to... Hands! You've seen that. You should follow that for more. Catherine's been posting the link in the chat.
Double thumbs up. 4 thumbs up. All the thumbs. From now on, I'm only ever going to use this one finger to point at my t-shirt, by the way. I am never putting both hands near it again.
Video games.
Let's try this again. One finger, guys. Right, from right to left. Special effect. There.
That is way less. That's way more appropriate. Seriously, I had no idea what you were doing. I get it
Neither
now.
did I, probably.
I know you were tired, man. I know you were trying to do this.
Tired and half drunk.
You were trying to like.
I was trying to emphasise the point around this whole
Oh,
thing.
that was embarrassing.
For you, that's fine. I don't care.
No.
That's the nice thing about embarrassing.
I don't think I've laughed that hard in all of 2016.
Well, I'm glad at least I could have made your year a little
Alright,
bit better
I'm back.
before it ended, Jack.
Welcome back, Silver.
I don't even remember too much as to what got me into speedrunning this game. I think it was just the fact that I was watching a couple... I mean, I saw this game at AGDQ 2013, and I think I was like...
Guys, I'm done.
It looks
I'm
fun.
packing my bags and I'm leaving.
That was the joke, Silver dude. So you just saw it and felt, huh? I have that game. I could do it.
Yeah. I mean, I had the PS2 version, but I went and ordered the GameCube version. I ordered it like in 2014. And then I started to learn it. Actually, I ordered it because there was a race that was happening with a couple friends of mine. We all just had a little fun race, and we did neutral start. We didn't do CCG, which was fine. But you know, I just like after that, I was like, you know what? Let's go and learn the speedrun for it. Why not? And then, well, I started off with I think it was like an 1854. No. It was It was something like that. Let me go look at my YouTube videos, because my YouTube videos has almost all of my runs that I did. I know there was definitely some, or at least my best ones anyway. I have another one I gotta upload now because of today.
Can you speedrun Sonic Labyrinth?
You can actually. It's just very difficult. I don't speedrun it though. I think I know of someone who speedran it at one point. But he hasn't ran the game in forever. Okay, so what's my earliest YouTube video for Shadow? 1754, actually. So I was close. I was like a minute off, but anyway.
Yeah, fair play.
All right. So let me show you how this one particular boss fight can have a little bit of a quirk. So this stage acts a bit weird entirely. So first thing you're gonna normally see me do is to hit a spring and then just restart. Let me just show you first. So as soon as the camera pans onto Shadow, you have immediate control over him. I just want to point that out. You have immediate control over him as soon as the camera points to him. Now if I hit the spring and then restart, I'm holding left, by the way, just so you know, I'm holding left. It took like a second to actually let me have control back. So that's a really weird quirk with this boss fight and stage in general.
What a weird beast.
Also, this boss fight's really easy.
How are you like doing so much damage? I don't remember that.
You just have to be at a certain height to be able to hit him.
Fair enough.
And if you get two of the alien guns, you'll have more than enough ammo to beat him, because you don't even use all of it. You use most of it, but then Chaos Control activates. Because okay, here's the special thing in regards to the meters being full. Not only are you invincible, but you also have infinite ammo until the meter runs out. So not only do you get Chaos Control or Chaos Blast, depending on which meter you have filled, but the default effects besides those two are infinite ammo and you're invincible.
Sounds a bit overpowered to me.
It is a bit overpowered. Now, let me see. Where's the stage? That's the one. That's not the one. Ah, here we go. Here's another stage that I used to do speedruns for, but I haven't done them in a while, so I might not remember everything. But this is a pretty nice. That's a pretty fun speed run. All right, so I skipped this loop because why not? And then I also jump after hitting one of the springs.
Hey, Shadow.
That way I don't have to actually springboard to the other one. I'm gonna not grab any of the weapons because you don't need them.
Ah, but the guns are so cool, Silver.
We won't need any of them. We're only gonna be needing the heal cannon.
Black Doom still creeps me out.
Alright. I haven't done this in so long, so it's like I'm like really rusty with this. Okay.
Again, seriously, in the time it took you to finish the game and last story, we might be on the 3rd level.
Alright, there we go. And this will just take me right to the end. So yeah, now you're just basically going on a journey through Death Ruins.
Time and space.
Yup.
You must get real tired of seeing this.
Nah, not really. I mean, I every now and then I just kind of run through the levels just to be able to see everything again, because it's actually kind of fascinating how big some of these stages actually are.
Shadow the Hedgehog confirmed for fastest Sonic game.
They're my only clue to finding out the truth, and I won't let these humans...
Oh, I mean, you're literally chaos controlling. I mean, some people even go as far as saying the game can speedrun itself. All right, so I've shown you so far that there's quirks in some stages every now and then, and another IL. Let me show you how tank type enemies work. Now there's let me explain to you what I mean by this. Tanks are ships that you need to destroy in order to finish a mission. Like, you know, say Eggman's blimp in Iron Jungle.
Yeah.
The President's ship in Air Fortress. I think that's the or Air Fleet. Is it? Is it Air Fleet or yeah?
I forgot you had to blow up the President.
No, Gun Fortress. Gun Fortress. Yeah.
You killed the President in Shadow the Hedgehog.
You don't actually kill him. You just injure him.
You don't. It's just attempted.
I think.
You think?
It's just attempting. It's just attempting to destroy the president. I don't know why. It's like that's one of the missions. And then in this particular stage, that's pretty much what Dark Story is. And then there's this stage here, which is Lethal Highway. Now, if you look at my A rank for hero, you notice it's 8 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to get 8 seconds again.
Aww. How could you?
I can explain to you as I'll explain it as I'm doing this. So, this stage we're gonna be death abusing very, very heavily here, and also attempting to not actually make any contact with Sonic whatsoever. Because Sonic's cutscenes here, but we're just kind of speed right through it.
Who wants to see Sonic anyway?
Actually, I have to restart. So if you mess this up, you actually have to restart the entire stage from the menu. You can't just restart the stage. Because you need all of the lives to do this. So I'm gonna try and get this to work. Alright, this should work this time.
Just gotta keep moving.
There we go. I got a good start this time. There we go. So I'm kind of just running through. Now there's 2 guns here. I'm gonna be collecting them both, and then I'm just gonna kind of unload on them.
Yeah.
All right,
you
and after that,
what?
I'm gonna take a death.
Okay. Bye, Shadow.
And then after this, you're gonna start to notice something. Not only am I just forcing this tank to be in a loop, I'm also continuously damaging it. Even when I lose lives, the damage that I give it remains. The only time where the damage will actually reset is if you went into the menu and restarted the stage from the menu. Also, I did a hit, which means I have to use 1 less bullet, I think.
It confuses the hell out of me how speedrunners find these things, by the way.
So yeah, right now we're just kind of destroying the tank very slowly. So it's suffering in a loop.
Just casually destroying a tank, just cause. No effort.
Oh boy. Oh, there we go.
So how on earth did you get an 8-second time on this?
Basically when you get to the when the shield's gone and you're down to the last few hits, you at the very beginning of the stage, the rings there, you light dash into them and then jump. That's how you get an 8-second time.
Wow.
Amazingly simple. That's a funny thing I've noticed this with the boom glitch and the heroes glitch and stuff. A lot of the glitches in Sonic games seem to be ridiculously simple, and yet no one ever seems to notice them as well until they're pointed out, and they're never hard to pull off.
Also, yeah, I'm probably gonna finish the boss fight in 1 extra life because of the fact that I messed this up, but that's fine.
Damn, not here.
Actually, no, wait, no, this should be fine. I only need, I think, a couple. I'll probably just use 10 if I can, unless something else goes horribly wrong.
No, I'm listening.
Alright, let's see if that works. If it doesn't work, then it's whatever. I can still destroy him easily.
I just gotta keep moving.
This game is almost everything wrong.
Did I already beat?
How much damage can that thing actually take overall? How?
That's fun. Also, yeah, I messed this fight up because, yeah, there we go.
Anything you can do slightly faster.
Also, nice way to end the stage, Shadow. I'd never seen that before, but yeah, that's new. Shadow didn't know where to homing attack, so he just kind of flipped out.
Shadow's just been holding that in since he saw Jay on cam a second ago.
Silver, I must say this has been the most beautiful thing I've seen all marathon so far. It's been great to watch.
Alright, and I got one more thing for you, and this is very, very, very simple.
I love simple stuff, I can usually understand that.
So, all this requires is, well, holding start.
Just hold start.
You like simple stuff, that's why you just press
That's
B
it.
the whole
That's
time.
it right there.
That was to save me one input for Sonic.
Wait, is the game just frozen?
Oh no.
It is.
Or has it crashed
sort of?
on him again?
Not really. There you go.
Hey.
All you have to do is let go of start, and there you go.
Fair play.
Oh, did he freeze it on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that literally holding start will freeze the game.
Just
So if you pause the game and then hold start as you're exiting the menu, or if you hold all 4 face buttons on the GameCube controller, it'll also freeze it.
all 4 face buttons.
Does that work in the
So, yeah,
PS2 as well? Like, if
I don't know why. I don't know why
triangle
that's
and
in the
circle,
game.
it's
I don't know
just
why
PS2
that.
only.
I don't know if that's just an oversight or something.
Screenshot
whatever.
mode, says SJ307.
Screenshot. That's perfect. Let's see. Is there anything else I could show off?
Look at all those A ranks though.
The ones with the... I can't remember Shadow that much. The ones with the blue, are they the ones that get boss stages?
Those are the boss stages. Yep.
Right.
And then these are the last 10 are the main story bosses.
Through the game that don't have boss stages at all.
Oh boy, 1 second. My cat's knocking shit over.
The cat is rising up.
Peanut, no. Epic. Alright, never mind. Actually, I've got one more surprise to show you if you're interested, but it involves playing something else for a very, very quick minute.
Go for it.
Alright, we're booting into colors.
Alright, Sonic
So-
Colors.
Since I know that's already been played on stream, I'm not going to do too much with it. I'm going to show one thing off that I actually showed during, I actually did this during my stream today, when I was streaming for like 16 hours.
Right, oh, just one little quick thing in Sonic Colors. I'll be interested to see this. Colors is a good game, unlike Shadow.
What do you mean?
Colors is a very, very good game.
To Sonic Boom.
Oh yeah. Jay confirmed that Sonic Boom was better than Sonic Colors. So
mainly because I've finished Sonic Boom and I've not finished Colors. So yeah.
Wait, did you actually finish
I own
Boom?
Colors and I don't own Boom.
yeah, Jay finished Boom.
Nice.
He did use the